In previous class, we know lot of information about especially biotechnology. What is that? Biotechnology is a very useful process in science, and bioreactor is one of the vessels after the genetic engineering. What is meant by genetic engineering? By the help of genetic engineering to create the new organization and new characteristics. Okay. Through genetic engineering, we use some medicines also. For the example, insulin. After then, the types of vectors, properties of vectors. Then, in last class, we learned the transgenic organization, like that transgenic plants. What are the transgenic plants? First of all, herbicide tolerant plants. Then herbicide tolerant pasta. Then insect resistance PT crops. What is that? PT cotton, PT brinjal. Then Tara mustard hybrid. These are the transgenic plant. Then virus resistance plant. Then flavor sour tomato, golden rice. Then polyhydrobutate. These are we learn. Then green fluorescence protein, polylactide acids. These are land. Now we going to see about other transgenic plants of biotechnology. Okay, this biotechnology is very important. Use of biotechnology is very more. So learn properly because it's a very important topic. This is very useful topic, and also it is easy to. Okay, so we're going to see about other transgenic plant and application of biotechnology in today class. Okay. First of all, biofarming. Biofarming is also called as biofarming also. Okay. So biofarming, also known as molecular farming, is the production and use of transgenic plants. This is also called molecular farming or farming. These plants are different from medicinal plants which are naturally available. Here, this is a transgenic plant. By the help of transgenic, we use some biomolecule. For the example, golden rice. Golden rice is not a natural plant. Golden rice created by the help of genetic engineering only. So, this is a biofarming. After create golden rice by the help of biotechnology, cultivate this golden rice. That is a biofarming. Can you understand? First of all, we create by the help of genetic engineering. Then after, allowed to cultivate in the particular field. That is a biofarming. Can you understand? This is also called molecular farming or farming. Okay. Bioremediation. What is mean by remediation? Remediation means, suppose for the example, we face some problems. Okay. So, escape from the problem, we need some plan, some guidance. That is called remediation. Here, bioremediation. Okay. Now, everywhere polluted. Air is polluted, soil is polluted, then water also polluted. So, we want to escape from that pollution. That is remediation through the biological. That is called bioremediation. Okay. It is defined as the uses of microorganisms or plant to manage environmental pollution. It is an approach used to treat waste include wastewater, industrial water and solid water. Okay, already I said these are the polluted water, polluted soil, like that. Then bioremediation process is applied to the removal of oil, petrochemical residues, then pesticides or heavy metals from soil or groundwater. Okay, this is a bioremediation. We are want to some remedical idea from escape to this pollution. That is remediation we get through the biological. That is a bioremediation. For the example, once upon a time in our Marina Beach, have the lot of petroleum. It is a waste. So we want to take that, means we can't able to throw that. So by the help of bioremediation only, that waste is removed from Marina Beach. Okay, that's one of the example. So bioremediation is like that. Then sometimes in your water have lot of heavy metals, means by the help of bioremediation only we are using. And then oil, petrochemical residues, everything, every polluted things also remove by the help of bioremediation. Okay. In many cases, bioremediation is less expensive and more sustainable than other physical and chemical methods of remediation. An eco-friendly approach and can deal with lower concentrations of contaminate more effectively. First of all, the bioremediation is a very easily processed, then not expensive process compared than physical and chemical methods, and eco-friendly also. Okay, therefore we are using nowadays lot of bioremediation only. Now we are going to see the strategies for bioremediation. First of all, use of indigenous microbial population as indicator species for bioremediation. What is that? We are introduce the microbial population for the Bacillus thuringiensis. That bacteria name is Bacillus thuringiensis. By the help of Bacillus thuringiensis, we can avoid the oil waste, then petroleum waste, like that. Okay, so first of all, introduce the bio remediation by the help of microbial population. Then after bioremediation with the addition of adapter or design microbial inoculants. Then bioremediation with addition of adapted designed by the help of genetic engineering, we adapt some microorganism. After then, by the help of that microorganism, we can get the remediation from the biological. After last one is use of plants for bioremediation, green technology. What is mean by green technology? Green technology is nothing but suppose in our environment have a lot of CO2 means that is a polluter of air. So we want to avoid that. We grow the lot of tree to avoid that. That is a green technology. Okay, use of plants for bioremediation. Some examples of bioremediation technologies are phytoremediation. Phytoremediation is nothing but use of plants to bring about remediation of environmental pollutants. So here get the remediation for the environmental pollutions. Then mycoremediation, use of fungi to bring about remediation of environmental pollution. Against to environment we use the fungi, that is called mycoremediation. Then bioventing, a process that increasing the oxygen or air flow to accelerate the degradation of environmental pollutions. By the use of oxygen we can get the purification of the environment. Then bioleaching, use of microorganism in solution to recover metal pollutants from contaminant site. By the use of microorganisms to get the metal recover, that is called bioleaching. Bleaching like that, bioleaching. Okay. Then composting, it's a help to microbes to change the waste product to the helpful product. These are the some examples of the bioremediation technology. In some remediation give the microbes or microorganism, then air, but totally it's based on the nature things. So by the help of nature, by the help of microorganisms, by the help of plankton, like that we using clear the environment. So that is a bioremediation technologist. What are the limitations of bioremediation? First of all, specifically made in accordance to the conditions at the contaminate site. First of all, we use the specifically contaminate site. After that only we can use the bioremediation. Then must be performed before carrying out the procedure. What we the must be performed? What is that? Small scale test on the pilot scale. That after then only we are using the bioremediator. Then last one is to create genetically modified microorganisms or consumptions of the microbes. Then it is not, here this is not a natural character of that plant or that microorganisms. By the help of genetic engineering, we create the new characteristics of the particular organism. After then we use the purification of the environment. That is a bioremediation. Okay. So these are the limitation of the bioremediation. Biofuel, algal biofuel. Here is nothing but nowadays we are fighting to the fuel because over rate. So here biofuel, algal biofuel. By the help of biological things, we can produce the fuel. That is the biofuel or algal fuel. Okay. Biofuel also known as algal fuel or algal oil is an alternative to liquid fossil fuels, the petroleum products. This is an alternative think or alternative idea of a fossil fuel and the petroleum product. This is also used as a source of energy rich oils. So here also used to the source of energy. This is also used to the energy. Likewise the likewise the other fuel like that petroleum, then fossil fuel like that. Then algal fuel or an alternative to the commonly known biofuel source obtained from corn and sugarcane. So algal fuel, first of all, we can produce the biofuel from the algal, and alternative way also is that, that is a biofuel source obtained from the corn and sugarcane. Okay, this is a source of the biofuel, and algae also source of the biofuel. So by the help of algae and corn and sugarcane, we can produce the biofuel. That is a biofuel uses of today life. Look at this picture carefully. First of all, algae, renewable resource. Algae is a renewable resource. Okay. So here, this algae help to produce the biofuel in the presence of sunlight. After then, it will give to the some factories. Then glycerin product. After then, the renewable fuel like that, the petroleum. Likewise, we are using the biofuel. Then as usual we can use the vehicle also. So these are the uses of the algal biofuel. Already we learned not only algal is not a source of biofuel, sugarcane and corn also one of the source of biofuel. So it is a very useful in day-to-day life. Okay. Then biological hydrogen production by algal. Hydrogen production also one of the fuel. Okay, we are using nowadays like a fuel. A biological hydrogen production with algae is a method of protobiological water splitting. In normal photosynthesis, the algae Chlamydomonas release oxygen. When it is derived of sulfur, it switches to the production of hydrogen during photosynthesis, and the electrons are transported to ferredoxin, and hydratase enzymes combine them into the production of hydrogen gas. Because in algae usually done the photosynthesis create the oxygen. That oxygen derived of the sulfur at the time transfer the hydrogenase enzymes. These enzymes combine them into the production of hydrogen gas. Okay, these are the one of the help of biofuel, that source of the algae. We are know already. Not only algae is so best source of biofuel, corn and sugarcane also best source of the biofuel. Bioprospecting. Okay, bioprospecting is nothing but other product. For the example, nowadays neem tree is our tree, but now patent right got the American countries. This is a bioprospecting. Okay, without any law and without any compensative, American take the patent right to neem tree from us. So this is like that bioprospecting. Likewise, in our country also forget the neem tree uses. Okay, so that is a major problem of our country. So here that is a reason of bioprospecting. First of all, bioprospecting is the process of discovery and commercialization of new product. Discovery and commercialization, but it's the old method only. That is updating from biological resource. For the example, neem is we are used in once upon a time for using the effect of mosquito. But nowadays we are using another remedial way. So we are forget the uses of neem tree. So some others using this opportunity to get patent right to us. So that is a bioprospecting. Okay. So it is used by others for profit. Used by others for profit without authorization or compensation. Suppose now American country took the patent right to the neem tree from us, but they are no one give any authorization or compensation. Anyone don't give that. So this is a bioprospecting. That is a old method. Now we are updating only, and discovery and commercialization we are using that. So that is a bioprospecting. Okay. Biopracy can be defined as the manipulation of intellectual property rights laws by corporates to gain exclusive control over national genetic reserves without giving adequate recognition or remuneration to the original procedure of those resources. Already I said somebody took the patent right to any other organ or any other microorganisms, any other plant from any other country. So that is a biopracy. Then they are using in commercially and update level. So that is called biopracy. Especially the biopracy of neem, biopracy of turmeric, biopracy of basmati is a best example for biopracy. Neem, turmeric, basmati is our country product, but nowadays Americans are taken a patent right to the, okay, that is a biopracy. These are some example for biopracy. First one is biopracy of neem. Second one is biopracy of turmeric. Third one is biopracy of basmati. Okay. First of all, biopracy of neem. The people of India used neem and its oil in many ways to controlling fungal and bacterial skin infects. Indians have shared knowledge of the properties of neem with the entire world. So the neem tree is patent right only for the Indian peoples, but nowadays that patent right it went to the American countries. This is a biopracy of neem. One country roots, one country plant. Nowadays, another one country have take the patent right and use it fully pot. That is a biopracy of neem. Then European Patent Office on the method of controlling of disease on plants by the aid of extracted hydroponic neem oil. The patenting of the fungal and antibacterial properties of neem was an example of biopracy, but the traditional knowledge of the Indian was projected in the end. Then after finally Indians are lost it. Then next one is biopracy of turmeric. The United States Patent and Trademark Office in the year 1995 granted patent to the method of use of turmeric as an antiseptic agent. Turmeric has been used by the Indian as a home remedy for the quick healing of the wounds and also for purpose of healing rashes. In last once upon a time, last many years ago, we are using the turmeric like a antiseptic things, but after we forgot and lost it. By they are using it. Okay, this is a biopracy marketing. Then biopracy of basmati. On September 2nd, 1997, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office granted patent on basmati rice lines and grains to the Texas-based company Rice-Tech. This board patent gives a company several rights, including exclusive use of the term basmati as well properties rights on the seeds and grains from any crosses. Here, some companies are using our properties and introduce some genetic modulation. After then using and after then they take the patent right to him also. So that is the biopracy of the plant. Okay. Then it's a very simple. One country we use the full plant is naturally. After then introduce the genetic modulation. Some other country using that. That is a biopracy of plant. Okay. Can you understand? Now we are going to see about application of biotechnology. Almost is the final topic of this lesson. We are learn lot of information about only biotechnology. Biotechnology is having a lot of branches. Okay, but we are learn little bit only. Here applications of biotechnology, uses of biotechnology. What are the uses of biotechnology? Now already we learned the BT cotton, BT brinjal. These are the applications of biotechnology. Now we learn the particular uses of biotechnology. Biotechnology is one of the most important applied interdisciplinary science of the 21st century. Okay. It is the trusted area that enable us to find the beneficial way of life. Through the biotechnology, we got lot of benefit. Okay. Somebody said it's a hybrid. Like that is a one of the application of biotechnology. Then biotechnology has wide applications in various sectors like agriculture, medicine, environment, commercial industry. In agriculture, there is one of the example BT cotton. In medicine, one of the example is insulin. Environment, one of the example is a bioremediation. For the example, Bacillus thuringiensis. This bacteria get the other gene sequence. After that only it will involve the environment cleaner. Okay. Then commercial industries also is there. Then second one is this science has an invaluable outcome like transgenic varieties of plants. Transgenic cotton, rice, tomato, tobacco, cauliflower, potato and banana. These are the transgenic varieties of plants. This is an invaluable outcome. Okay. Then next one is the development of transgenic as pesticides resistance, stress resistance and disease resistance variety of agriculture crops is the immune outcome of biotechnology. Once upon a time our generation is a very scarcity to their food, but nowadays everyone fulfill for our food by the help of biotechnology only. Okay. Then the synthesis of some medicine. What are the some medicines? Insulin. Lot of the times I said what is that? Suppose somebody's deficiency in their insulin level means in laboratory conditions scientists take out the insulin secreted gene, then these like gene insert the particular bacteria, then allow to that bacteria multiple, after then get the insulin by the secrete of that bacteria. So this is a synthesis of some medicines. Then synthesis of vaccine, enzymes, antibiotics, dairy product and a lot of things by the help of biotechnology we can synthesis. Next, biochip based biological computer is one of the success biotechnology. Biochip is nothing but in somebody's loss, some things are lost. So scientists take that. What is that? In biochip level, if you introduce in your body means that is helpful to all actions. That is a biochip. Then next, genetic engineering involves genetic manipulation. Tissue center involves aspective cultivation of totopotent plant cell into plant clones under controlled atmospheric conditions. These are the helpful of genetic engineering. Then single cell protein also one of the helpful of biotechnology. By the help of spirulina only produce the single cell protein. Then production of secondary metabolites, biofertilizer, biopesticides and enzymes. These are non-polluted substance. Then finally biomass energy, biofuel, bioremediation, photoremediation for environmental biotechnology. What we learned in previous class, this is a shortly give here. Okay, this is the application of biotechnology. Okay, so biotechnology is very useful branches of science. Okay. In this lesson, we learn lot of things about biotechnology. What is that? First of all, biofarming, bioremediation. Both are same little bit. Okay, bioremediation give the remediation way by the help of biological, that is called as bioremediation. Biofarming is nothing but after introducing some other gene sequence allowed to grow in agriculture field, that is called biofarming. So best example for that golden rice. After then the biofuel by the help of algae, sugarcane, corn. Then bioprospecting, bioprocessing of neem, bioprocessing of turmeric, bioprocessing of basmati, we'll learn it. Then after application of biotechnology. Biotechnology have a lot of uses and biotechnology give a lot of benefit to us. We are using that in day to day our life. Okay. So biotechnology is a very important topic and it's a very nice topic, interesting. Then now is your homework time. Your homework is explain notes on the application of biotechnology and give short notes on bioremediation and explain about bioprocessing, neem bioprocessing of turmeric, bioprocessing of basmati. These are your homework questions. Study well and write one times. Okay. So this is very important questions. Study well, do your work. Thank you, students.